The King of the Netherlands is apologizing for his country's role in the global slave trade.
For me, and I had to work harder than everyone else because I'm black.
About your parent, how did they meet?
So my mom.
Oh, you be blasting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, he got the sound system in the back, guys. Check it out.
But the people that they don't really support this business is our own.
And so I did hear that people told me that you need to work harder.
And with this process, it takes all your rights from you, all your basic rights.
Okay, he got the sound system in the back, guys. Check it out.
The Netherlands outlawed slavery some 160 years ago, but it is estimated that the royal family earned the equivalent of $600 million in taxes and other fees from Dutch colonies that practiced slavery.
On the outskirts of southeast Amsterdam lies one of the city's largest black communities. Join me as we explore the lives of the melanated people who call this place home, concluding part 2 of Black in Amsterdam.
Ask us questions or just say hello?
Well, this maybe 2-3 questions. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
What are gonna be about? Now that you're gonna catch off us guard and
No. Oh well. All right, guys. How you doing?
good. How are
Welkom in Amsterdam.
Welkom in Amsterdam iedereen.
Okay. So how's your life been here?
Very good.
Were you guys born here?
Yes.
Okay. Where is your family? Where's your family from?
Mine is from Suriname.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother is Dutch and my father's from Curacao, Caribbean island above South America.
Okay. So what are you guys doing right now? What is this? What you got in your hands?
Johnny cake.
Yes.
It's from horticulture.
Yeah, it's Caribbean food. It's really good.
Okay. Johnny cake. How old are you guys?
I'm 20.
20. Okay.
I'm 27.
All right. How do you guys cousins or something? What's going on?
No, we work together.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
yeah.
I love your smile. You were telling me about it. What is?
Multicultural. It's a 2-jam.
Okay.
Hoe zeg je? Oh my god.
No, come on, keep on, go on.
Ik heb het gezet bij.
I got it with.
I got it at Gemini's in Amsterdam as well. And multicultural is just a wooden whipping thing, and you can clean the carpet with it.
Okay.
Like the old
Surinamese
school.
culture.
Old school.
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Like, what can I do? Like, if I want to look for some hip hop or some like Afrobeat music, where can I go for that?
So if you want to search for clothes, you can go to Zeedijk. There are a lot of shops over there, black owned. And
Where's that?
City center.
yeah,
In the middle of the city?
Yes.
Isn't it? Okay. Okay. Cool.
Next to the central station.
Oh, okay. What's it called again?
Zeedijk.
Say the.
Zeedijk. It's also close to the Chinatown and the red light district.
Okay. Okay.
It's all
together.
one thing.
And music, I don't know.
I don't go out.
I don't go out either.
I don't party. I don't know. Maybe he knows.
So, what do you guys do on your free time if you don't party? Well, like, what do you guys are up to?
Well, I love martial arts.
What?
I practice karate and Shaolin Kung Fu. And I'm also a dance teacher, tap dance.
I'm trying to see it where I don't.
And gym and work. That's it. That's my life.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good question. So, how, like, as far as opportunity here, have you had? Do you feel like you got enough opportunity here, in terms of like finding work, education, and stuff of that nature?
Yes, it's fine, but I think that you have to take the chance. So if someone gives it to you, if you do want to do something, you have
can't
to
wait.
No,
You
you
have
have
to-
to do it right now. You can't wait because someone else will steal it.
Yes. And you might have to work a little harder to like prove yourself.
Right.
Because we are, like different and of color. You have to, like, once you get the job, they won't be too difficult with hiring. But then once you get it, they expect a bit more.
And you have to work really hard.
Yes.
That's
yes.
why I left the workplace
Yeah.
that we worked together. I left the place because it wasn't for me, and I had to work harder than everyone else because I'm black and I was the youngest. over
You
there.
felt like there was more expectation coming
Yes.
from you?
Yes.
Okay. But have you found something else you like?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Well,
I'm studying, so
okay, what are you studying to be?
law.
I knew it, lawyer. And you're a martial artist. What are you gonna do with the? Are you just doing it for pure sport of it, the love of it, or are you gonna?
I do go to China every year
Okay.
to practice Shaolin Kung Fu in the temple with the monks. So I just came back like 2 weeks ago, and this is like my passion.
Who is this? Who's this person right here?
What do you mean?
Like you go to China, like
Yeah, I also speak Chinese.
that's why I kind of said she probably speaks Chinese.
Yeah, I do speak Chinese. So my dream is to stay in a temple for like 1 year
Right.
and then become a translator.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Okay, is there any question next?
I don't know. I'm very.
Oh, okay. How have the I asked this for the men. I asked this for the men, so I gotta ask it to the women. How has your dating life been?
I don't have a dating life. I'm still too young, I think. So for me, it's okay.
Okay, you're 20.
Yes.
And what about your old friend?
Oh, so Mr. Sir, I'm not old.
Oh, I'm old. I'm playing. I'm just
Thank
playing
you for
with
the
you.
compliment.
I'm playing. So, how's your dating life?
Rocky.
Come on.
What?
You're 20 years old.
Yes. I don't like it so much.
You're not interested in the dating right now. You're focused on career and education.
Innocent and pure.
Yes, I am.
I'm not.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how's this okay?
We are just the opposite, and that's why it works.
Okay, the nice balance between the two.
Yin and yang.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies, I appreciate you. Is there any place you recommend me going to get another interview?
Maybe at the station. Yeah. If you already went.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Okay.
Most people.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, one more thing. What is your favorite Dutch food?
Oh, stamppot.
What is that?
Mashed potatoes with meatballs. Yes.
Okay.
But I like it with hoe zeg je? De kruiden.
Oh,
Nee.
with seasoning.
With seasoning, a lot of seasoning.
Okay. What about you?
I like pancakes, like our pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Like the thin ones,
Okay.
and then with cheese and bacon.
All right. One more thing about your parent. How did they meet?
So my mom, she used to dance salsa,
Oh, okay.
and she was looking for a
Now everything makes sense.
for a partner.
Right.
And my aunt had a boyfriend, and that friend had a friend, which was my partner. She was like, "Oh, he's Caribbean. You can dance together." And then they started dancing together. And
Okay. And what in terms of your parents moving here, how long?
No, so my mother's born here. My father was born in Suriname.
Okay.
So yeah.
How did they meet?
On the airport. My
He
mother
was-
loves to talk with everyone, so she made a small talk, and that's how they met.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah, now I'm here.
We should call her Small Talk. Nice meeting you, okay? Nice to meet you. All right, nice to meet you. Good luck, okay?
no. What is the name of your channel?
Oh.
You're not gonna film us, and then we never see it. Come on now.
I'm pretty sure people are going to call you once the video's out. I was like, oh my God.
Yay.
Family going to call you.
What is the name of your YouTube, right?
Yes, ACE. ACE. That's it. And search, just search that.
This one.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Oh, ik ben benieuwd.
Oh, jullie kennen hem niet zo.
Nee.
Hij is echt, zijn video's zijn.
Bye to us in Chinese. Go ahead, say something.
大家好，这是荷兰，这是我们的国，阿姆斯特丹。再见。
That's your friend right there.
Right there.
All right, cool. All right. And the people here are very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I feel very like I'm at home here, man.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate to meet you, man, too, man. You're helping me navigate through here. A lot of people just come here and hang out, relax on the
they
weekend.
want to get some food.
Oh, the food smells good here, man. Wow.
Very bombing. Get
Which
some pasta.
right here? Which one?
This one. This
Oh,
place.
okay. Wow.
This guy. This place is Queen Bees, I think. And she make bombing.
Okay.
stuff.
What's it called? Right here. Let me see what it is. It say Asian. Oh no, Queens.
Yeah, Queen Bees.
Queen D.
Yeah.
So let me see. Queen D. Crab _ cream D. So it's like some seafood here. type of plate we got here. Where's Queen at? Is she here? He's telling me if you come to Amsterdam, you gotta come to Queen D.
I really enjoy the food. It's very fresh and very well seasoned.
Oh, the season.
The season.
So what you eat here?
For me, normally I eat the pasta.
The pasta.
Yeah. The pasta with steak and cheese, I think. Yeah, and there's a lot that you can try.
Is this like Suriname food or what is it? Type of food?
No, it's more seafood.
Caribbean food.
Caribbean, yeah.
All right, guys. So, well, we see a lot of fast food here. This with the cheese on top of the fries. That's interesting. And then, yeah, it's like a seafood platter here. One as low as €35. So, not bad. So, guys, Alex brought me to a closed theater here, and he got some interesting pictures. You participated in some of the theater work here.
I participated in one of the theater teams,
and
this is
I think it's super dope that they have this amazing building here, and you guys can utilize it to express yourself. All right. Sorry for the glare, guys, but you got it. And there's Alex right here. Okay, so where are we?
We are at Balmer Park Theater.
Okay.
In Amsterdam Southeast,
Okay.
also known as the Balmer.
Okay.
Hence the name Balmer Park Theater.
What are you up to?
So right now we are rehearsing for a play, Kings
Okay.
Come Home. And we are, we're rehearsing here. We're actually going to America with this as well. In February, we're going to New York.
Okay.
And I'm a director's assistant, but I'm also a theater maker and director and teacher and everything with creative youths. And that's what
Is that an original play?
Yes, it's an original.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're rehearsing. So we're in the middle of rehearsals right now.
What got you into the whole writing? Yeah.
If I remember correctly, when in the Netherlands, when you finish primary school, you do like a school play, a musical, and I just kind of fell in love with being on stage. And then afterwards, I went to like youth theater thingy when I was maybe 13, 14, and after I just rolled in it. And then I found out I don't really want to be an actress, but I want to be a writer, and I want to tell people what to do. So
sounds like every woman, right? I don't know. Wait a minute.
Yes. No, but I also figured out I kind of had like a talent for it, because I figured out also when I see someone with talent, but they don't really know they have talent yet, I really love to just get that out of them and help them and guide them. And we got a harmonica. Yeah. And I just really love doing that, and I really love the arts. And I really love to give people a voice, and also the people who don't really realize they have one,
Wait a minute. So what are you? When you say voice, what that mean? Expressing yourself artistically, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Also that, but also people who are like, because what you notice, especially in the Netherlands, like we go to theaters and we see plays when we're young. Right. But especially for us like colored folks, it's like, who do I see on stage? And most of the times we see white people on stage. So for me, it's also important to be like the representation that kids like need and what they need to see. So
who are you? Where are you from? Are you from here?
Yes.
You're Dutch.
I am Dutch.
Okay. Your parents? Where are your parents?
My father is from Suriname, South America, and my mom is Dutch. She's white. She's a white lady. And I was born and raised here in Amsterdam. I've lived here all my life, and I love this community, and I love to work with people.
So how's that like? I mean, did you feel like you stand out when you were younger, or was it?
Yes, when I went to theater school as well, and I studied theater teaching, so I'm a teacher as well, and a director and a writer, and I was the only person of color in my whole class, and for the 4 years of the course, you had me, and then you have my friend, she's Turkish, and they always thought we were each other because we both have curls.
Okay. Right.
And so we really missed that representation, and now I know a lot of more people of color who do the same work as I
It's a
do.
lot of you guys out
We
here.
are with a lot of us, yes, but we all know each other. So that's always really funny because it's always like, hey, do you know that one? Yes, of course. She's black. I know her.
Okay.
Oh, that one I know her too, or I know her sister. You know, something like that.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So we have a community, a tight community, and we really take care of each other as well. Because
All right.
whenever someone is like, I want to tell my story, but I know that my white teachers, even though they really want to understand what I'm going through, they won't know what I'm going through.
Right.
Or they'll give you, okay, check out this source, and you're like, because this source, I don't want this.
Right.
And then we kind of help each other and step in. It's like, okay, have you checked this other source, or have you checked here? Or, of course, I'll help you. And if you need questions or you need to interview someone, so we really try to, it's a really tight knit community, and we try to keep it going. You know.
Okay. Do you feel like you've gotten the equal opportunity as far as living here is concerned? School, whatever. I don't know.
I think so. I'm a smart lady, so so I did hear because I did. Because in the Netherlands you have like different levels of like education, and I
Right.
started a little bit over here, and so I did hear that people told me that you need to work harder, but more because of the education that I had before I went to school.
Okay, is it because of the neighborhood you lived in the community? Or?
No, not really. It's just how you go through primary school.
Okay.
And I wasn't all that confident in primary school, but then I drank a little confidence juice and it went quite all right for me.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but I did hear like you need to work a little bit harder. And when I did go to school, I had a culture shock because for me, wherever I did my whole theater thing, for me, my community was always there for me and always there with me. And when I went to school, suddenly it wasn't there, and it was suddenly very much about how do you create art. And for me it was like, but art is community and art is social and we have each other. So when that fell away, when I went to school, I was like, I didn't speak for the entire first year of college. I didn't say a thing. Can you imagine?
Right.
And but afterwards I started to find my voice again, and I started to find my own community within the school again, and I learned that everything that I already did or already had was a power for me, was like my strength instead of a weakness. So when I really started to utilize that, it worked for me. And where other people were struggling, I was like, nah, I'm thriving, I'm doing my thing. I don't care what you say, like your opinion doesn't matter to me because I already find my own way. So in a way it held me back, but then afterwards it also became my strength. So now I have this great community and I know how to find my way, and people know how to find me. And yeah, it really helped me.
Okay, no, that's awesome. Were there any, I don't know how it is when it comes to Amsterdam, but are there like social programs available to tap into that the government provide,
It is
to help
definitely.
people? I don't know.
All arts for us still is all subsidized. So whenever kids want to go to like
When you say us, what does that mean? That's for everybody? Or?
in the Netherlands, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So whenever I want to do a project, I can ask the government or my what do you say that? Multicultural gemeente? I don't know the English word.
Say it in-
Gemeente.
Okay, that's in Dutch.
Multiplicity. What do you call it? Multiplicity. Like the.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm
Say it in.
gemeente. And you can ask them for a grant, for a subsidy, or for money, and especially if it's like catered to kids or catered to your community or your little neighborhood that you live in. But it's all
It's intended to help the community get
Definitely.
into the
definitely
art world.
art, but also sports.
Help the community
help
as
the
well.
community out. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how it works. Now we have a new government, so all the grants are being.
I don't understand how the government works here. You have a monarch or something here, or
We have a king.
Okay.
But the king is like, he doesn't have a say.
Okay, you have a
Yes,
prime minister.
Yes, we have a prime minister, and we have our government is what do you call that? So it's not the true
Parliament
party, but we
or
have more.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have more parties who decide what the laws
Okay.
are going to be, and we vote for them, and then we have do you have a Senate? Senate election, and then we have the Senate, and we have the Eerste Kamer, Tweede Kamer, all that. I'm not really into politics.
Okay.
But we have our first, like maybe in American standards it's not going to be far right, but for our standards we have now a far right government right now, and we see that education, arts are not important. So a lot of grants are being repealed, a lot of pew pew pew, no more money for the arts or for education. So
Really?
yep.
Wow.
You live here, man. Like,
Ja, maar hey, nu dat je dat zegt, denk ik, what the echt serieus? Maar dat is sinds kort.
yeah.
Oh.
So a lot of it is happening right now. So a lot of cultural houses are now going like, hey, we didn't get our money. So how are we going to survive now? Where are people going to go? So
When you guys do shows, is it free or how do you? Okay.
no. So what we always try to do, because it's still subsidized. So tickets, you have like
Ticket sales.
yeah, the ticket sales, and it's mostly tickets go for maybe like 18 euros, 12 euros.
When is the next show here?
For us,
Yeah.
our thing, we're going to New York first in February,
okay.
and then in March we're gonna play here again.
Okay, nice.
We're playing tomorrow in Haarlem at the Schuur. So we have a small tour in the Netherlands, and then in February we go to the Apollo Theater in New York. That's where we're gonna be for I think 7 days. I think Kings come home, so
All right.
come see us.
Can I take a peek to see what you guys got going on, or is
I
it
don't
like?
think that's gonna be possible.
All right. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be possible, but we
You want to
always
keep
welcome
it
to come
wrap?
see us.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Listen, if people want to look online to get more information, what we got to do? Where we go?
Part of the Kip Republic. The Kip Republic.
Okay. Is that online or something?
Yeah, that's the Kip Republic. Is the house that is making the play Kings Come Home.
Okay.
And for me, yeah, I'm not really working on my own right now. So
Just remember something.
okay,
All right. How is your social life?
my social life.
Yeah.
It's going alright, I think. I work at a school. I have my own company, so I'm a freelancer as well.
Okay.
So I have a child, I have a daughter who I care for. So my social life is mostly related to my work, but since my work is something that I love, it's also
Dating life.
dating life. That's personal.
No, I've been asking. I ask everybody. Well, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy right now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like as far as because you're like mixed, right?
Yes, I am.
So like, how's that dynamic for you in terms of dating here?
Oh, that's not a problem for me. It's never been. I've never like.
She's too cocky, guys.
No. Yeah, I'm just thinking about. No, I've never had any like problems or troubles related to like my race or dating.
Right, like maybe maybe a white Dutch guy, one of the hey girl.
No, but I've never had a problem. For me,
Right.
it's most like if a person is nice, if a person is sweet, if
Right.
a person can think for themselves, but never like, oh, the person doesn't like me because who my father or who my mother is, or I don't like someone because of their heritage. I've never had that before, and I've never been judged like that before.
Or you never been felt like a piece of like an item or
No.
like sexualized or anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've never noticed it, so.
You know how they say like, oh, it's so exotic looking or something.
Oh, so somebody did tell me that, but I think he
mean-
meant it as a joke. And I
I don't know. Well,
And I was like,
I
oh, well,
mean, is
you're
that a
very
compliment? It
white.
could be. It could be also a compliment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I think it's
Yeah.
how you
say it.
Yeah,
It's
how you say it or how you receive it as
Yeah.
well. Like
But for me also because I grew up, how I grew up in Amsterdam, I have had mixed friends since I was very little. And my mom is white, but my mom also has a mixed friend group. My father, who is black, also has a very mixed friend group. So for me, being mixed,
it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter because a lot of my friends were mixed. A lot of my friends were from different backgrounds, races, and everything. So for me, it was never really much. You know how people say, "I don't see color."
Because
I see color, but I never know.
we just went to. We were at the front of the line of some concert that they're having right now.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's and it's so.
in Alpha's life.
Yeah.
Zijn ook met mensen daar.
So it's like some popular artist going to be performing there. I didn't see too many people of color there.
No, so it's just the person.
Some sort
that is-
like it's a different vibe of music you grew up to, and you cling to that type of energy.
I think a lot of like also social economic, also your interest or your hobbies, or Amsterdam is a very mixed city.
Right.
So it's very normal when you're like at a school that your whole class is mixed. There's a lot of different races in the class, and you grow up in that. And then you go to high school. It's also very mixed. You do have some whiter schools or some blacker schools, but overall, that only starts to matter how the older you get or like where you live. Because if I live in a village and I'm the only person of color, that's a lot different. But I never experienced that in my life, except when I went to college, to university. When I went there, then I noticed it for the first time. And then I was 22, I think. That was the first time I was like, oh damn, I'm different.
So mommy's from here, Amsterdam?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite food? From here, from Dutch food, yeah?
Dutch food? I don't know. Stamppot? I don't know.
I don't know, what is everyone?
It's like mashed potatoes and vegetables in it.
Meatballs.
And then with meatballs, but I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat that. But when I was little, I used to love my grandfather. He died, but he was white, and he made like potatoes with spersiebonen, the little beans.
Yeah, beans.
Like the green ones, like this.
Right.
And then with the gravy and a little bit of meat, when I still ate meat when I was little, that was like my favorite food. And then I became a vegetarian and all the meat went away. But
What about favorite city besides Amsterdam?
Amsterdam. Get out of here.
What other city?
Nah, get out of here.
You gotta come on.
No.
You gotta, where can you recommend?
No.
Which city do you enjoy
No.
after?
Someone said
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
No, that's the beef, Amsterdam.
That be beefing?
Well, for years, like the football club.
okay.
No, but my grandma, my Surinamese grandmother,
Right.
and my whole family, they lived in Rotterdam. So when she was still alive, Rotterdam was my city to go see my family.
Right.
But Amsterdam, I was born and raised here. This is my city.
Well, is there any city like you could recommend people like, hey, I love the culture, I love the energy, I love what you got going on?
Rotterdam is also mixed. We got a lot of people from Cabo Verde, right?
Cabo Verde was
Yeah.
nice. It was
A lot
north
of big community
south.
over there.
I don't even know where we at. Really,
Right now,
what
north.
part? I don't know what part
Like
of the
we're
country
in the
north.
North Holland,
Right.
North Holland, and Rotterdam is in the south.
South.
It's more down.
Okay.
But it's the second biggest city. So Amsterdam is the first biggest city. Then we have Rotterdam, then Den Haag, then The Hague.
The Hague, yeah.
Yeah. And The Hague is interesting because like it's the capital of what do you call it? The United Nations or something? I don't know. It's like a political city. The Hague is a political city. Our prime minister lives there. Everything is over there. There's the Tweede Kamer.
I didn't know that.
Why don't you know that? Come on, man. Mateo.
Sorry.
So The Hague is like an interesting political city. Haarlem is kind of cute. Zaandam is kind of cute. If you want to see like Dutch culture, it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Cutesy.
Okay, I think we got it. All right. One thing you could tell people about
To visit the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Rain. Expect some rain and some wind. Expect to be hit by a bike if you don't watch out.
Get some coffee.
Get some coffee, but expect like the bitter coffee, not like the syrupy.
And get some other stuff at the coffee spot.
Yes, you can get something to eat, some food. It's a good spot. Just see it. Do something. It's legal.
All right. There you go. Appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
All right.
So, what's your name on YouTube?
So we were just having a conversation. I'm trying to end this video, but
She just kept on talking.
so both of them were talking about a good time to come. Honestly, for me, like you can still enjoy the Netherlands during this time.
But the best time to enjoy the Netherlands is summertime.
And you said the people are different.
Yes,
but-
we are different when it's summertime. Like we're outside, we have the terrasje. So when you go outside, you sit like
Eat
outside, eat outside. You really like there's a whole different like world out there.
Right.
And people are like, oh, my work ends at like 5. I gotta go, and they're on the terrasje drinking a beer, Heineken. They're doing their thing. They're eating outside. You spend a lot of money in summer.
Yes.
Because you want to be outside. We have picnics in the park. People take their whole family out there. People here in Southeast, people like they barbecue. In the corner, there's the whole, not the small, but the big barbecue.
Right.
Parties, music, car doors
Some
open.
good barbecue.
Now you mentioned the carnival in July. There's a carnival in July that happens, or something.
Rotterdam.
In Rotterdam. That's
Rotterdam.
that is a
No, not that carnival. There's like an event, something that happens here.
Kwaku Festival.
Cool.
The festival. Okay, it's a festival.
Festival. Then you
Yeah,
have
Kwaku.
different cultures, different food. You can enjoy it very well. Performances.
It's right
as
here
well.
in the park, back
Just here at the park.
Yeah, Balmer Park.
Balmer Park.
All right, guys. There you go. There you have it. All right. We're back in the courtyard right here, guys. And so there's actually a stadium in this neighborhood, right?
The stadium, yeah. The Ajax Stadium.
Oh, let me go on this side. The sun is just boom.
Yeah. You can walk this side.
All right, cool. Let me ask you a question in terms of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, how much for like a decent size apartment here, like 1-bedroom apartment?
Oh, Amsterdam is very expensive.
Right.
Very difficult to get an apartment, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult when it comes to apartments and to get an apartment, especially if you're from abroad and you're coming here. It's very difficult to get a home like in very fast.
Okay, so but like what are the pricing? What we talking?
Pricing like
what you pay per month, right? Or was it?
Yeah, per month. Average wise, look, I'm gonna be straight like one apartment with 1 room.
Right.
You would pay like 1,000 euros, maybe with everything
included.
Maybe not every time.
Okay.
You know, we have people that pay like 1,500 euros. Yeah, per month, and then you have like a little. It's different.
Right.
You have people that have big places, but they get homes from the government.
Right.
And
okay.
for them, it's like
they got they have assistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They pay a little bit cheaper than normal people.
Okay, got you. But this is like considered the outskirts of Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
In the summer, you have one festival. They call it Kwaku Festival.
Okay.
Kwaku Festival, and it's like 4 weekends, I think. Four weekends in July.
Right.
Then do you have like a little festival? Then you have different cultures.
And is it in here?
It's here. Yeah, it's in. You know where
we're just hanging out?
Yeah, at the market.
Right.
But more at the park, at the big park.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a park called Nelson Mandela Park.
Nelson Mandela Park. That it's.
That's where you guys will do a whole festival over there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You would enjoy the food, the people,
right?
Different cultures.
And this guy, he likes Bob Marley. Shout out to him. Look at that. He got it all tricked out. You know what I mean? Nice. Cool. Wow. And so this is for people who have they can't walk or have problems getting around town. Yeah. So they only sell it to old people or what?
Yeah, but you have normal people that buys these cars.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But
it was made for.
Normally, it's for people that have difficulties walking.
Wow, it looks like a half a car, man.
Yeah, you can drive it all over everywhere you want.
Wow, guys.
The big roads. But
right. Is this electric? Let me see. I'm trying to see where they would fill the car up. Is that an electric car?
No. It's gasoline.
It's gasoline?
Gasoline. I can go inside.
Okay, sure. I see you like Bob Marley, man.
Yeah, man. I like reggae. I have to find my boombox here.
Check it out, guys.
I have my boombox here. I have my beef here.
Oh, you be blasting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, he got the sound system in the back, guys. Check it out. What?
Yes, man.
You having a good time here.
You're baby girl, you know.
You don't know, right out. Oh, Kanta.
Comfort.
Yes, sir. Built for comfort, right? Yeah. Yes, sir. Kanta.
20,000 euro.
Oh, 20,000 euro. Wow. There's another one of those cars. Cool. Oh yeah, it's. I guess it is a theme here. But check this out, guys. I found another shop. It looks like another black-owned shop. It's called Jakar. Join the Rhythm. So let's check it out. All right. Here we go. Got some interesting different type of clothing here. All right, so it's you got some jackets,
I think that
jean jackets, and we got the brother right here who's I think he's one of the designers here. How you doing, my brother?
I am doing well, and you?
Good, good. What is your name?
My name is Asbon.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Ghana.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay, so what brings you to Amsterdam?
Oh, to just do what I have to do. Yeah, I came here to do what I have to.
How long have you been here?
6 years now.
Okay, 6 years. You made a decision. You said, "I'm coming to Amsterdam."
Yeah.
What, or did you go somewhere else, or you're like, "No, I'm gonna come straight here"?
No, I come straight here.
All right.
Yeah.
And how has it been so far for you? How's life here for you?
I think life here has been so okay. Like, I'm not going to say good, but it's okay. And where I have been rich in terms of business, and basically I'm a fashion designer. So where I've been rich now is better than where I was before.
Okay, so you're in a better place now.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say you found some opportunity here.
Yeah.
Can you describe what type of opportunities you found here that are worked out for you?
The thing is, basically for me being fashion designer, the thing is I also do stuff for other people if they have custom
right
to do. And for me, finding myself around this place is good for me, because this is where people come to find what they want.
So the location-wise, perfect for you
perfect for me
to get exposure.
Yes.
Do you have any work here? Any of your work here?
This is one of my work that I'm wearing.
Nice.
And this is one of my t-shirt also that I'm wearing, that sweater.
I love the bright color, the vibrant color and everything.
Yeah,
wow.
so you see that's my brand here.
Okay.
And that's the same thing there. And one thing about this also keeps you warm.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah,
it's
that's
not
actually good texture right there. Right.
So that's what, and all these things that you see, this all.
Okay, show me.
Yeah.
Show me. All right.
Basically, I have something like this.
Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I have different types of these types, and you can just, you see, and it's all made by me. The thing is, I do the sketching, I do the drafting, then I do the cutting, then I just do the sewing. So everything is made by me.
Coming here, you found opportunity to showcase your work. How has the reception from the Dutch people have been towards you being here, in your opinion?
I think, to be honest, to the Dutch people, they have been so good helping this business, because when they come and they see the colors, what they say, oh, these bright colors. But the people that they don't really support this business is our own people. Sorry to say this, but I'm from Ghana, but I don't really have even more Ghanaian customers in the shop. It's only Dutch people, the Suriname people, and the Curacao people.
Why do you think it's that way?
I think my country think they can get this, they can get easy access to this.
Okay.
So for them to come here and give you, okay, I'll pay you this, then you do it for me. Most of them, I'm not saying all of them, but most of Ghanaians don't come to a shop like this and order something from here, because they think it's more expensive and they can get it maybe in Ghana, then someone will send it to them. But that's where that I also find it annoying, because when they do it and there's something wrong with it, then they come here and they say, oh, can you fix it for me? So those have been a lot of challenges. But apart from that, Suriname people, Kyros, like apart from Ghana,
It's the price point from the people from Ghana, because I don't think, how would they know you from Ghana?
they know me. You know me when you get to the shop.
Oh, okay. So I get what you're saying, because they feel like it's accessible to them. They've seen stuff like this before,
Yeah.
but it's for a different price point. So it's mostly the price here that warrants it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit expensive, but you know your worth.
Yeah.
And whoever comes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying my
And
best.
I'm sure some rich Guyanese guys gonna come in here and buy some stuff from you.
A lot of Ghanaian guys comes in, women, they come. But I'm talking about in a point of view like how many percentage.
Right.
I have more percentage from outside than my own country. Yes. That's something that I can say. I have percentage from other side from my own country. But I think it's okay. And that's how sometimes life.
That's how it is sometimes.
Those are the challenges.
But you see, the thing is, we want discount. I want the discount. Give it again. No. You for the same place.
Discount is always here. I always give discount. Always.
We want discount.
Yes.
No, I'm playing. No, if you're working hard, you're building up a brand. It's understandable if you have a price point. So
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
And thank you so much.
No, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for your time.
The work here is very good. I like what I like, because I actually at another store, but you have more stuff for men here. So I like that. You have all these different patterns and everything.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, and it's really good quality too.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what I mean? So people could come here and get a tailored suit. Like for me, let's say for example, I get a suit here. How long would it take for you to prepare?
It takes like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Appreciate you, man.
And that's suit, eh?
Let me see your card.
Normal shirt or maybe normal dress,
right?
It takes like a week, then it's done.
Right. So for a normal shirt or a normal dress, you have a card. How can people check out your work online? You have some stuff, a card? So here are the information here. This is Jakar.
Yes.
And let's see, you can actually scan that to get more information from there. Scan it, and then for our guy right here, our brother right here. This is his email right here. If you can't see it, www.asbornfashion.nl. There you go. Right there.
Hey, this is normally something very Dutch.
Right.
They call it oliebollen.
Okay.
Every time of this time of the season, you see a lot of oliebollen everywhere you go.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Mag ik 2 normale en 1 met rozijnen alsjeblieft?
Gelijk ontbijt of meenemen?
Gelijk op eten.
So, what you just ordered?
I ordered 2 normal oliebol,
right,
and 1 with raisins.
Raisins. What is this right here?
It's a Dubai bowl. But
This is a Dubai bowl.
Much better. Pistachio cream and with canapa.
Okay. Pistachio, I know what's
Pistachio cream and canapa.
What is
Turkish and it's baked in butter.
So here you go, guys. All right. Very soft, doughy. Gotta be careful with the bottom. I can see why people eat this. It's cold right now.
Very warm.
Very warm. Make you feel toasty inside. The outer layer is nice and crispy. It's not super sweet. Very good.
Very expensive.
So, just talking to him, we're talking about how this place used to be. He said there was a lot more black people here, but because of the property values gone up, they're experiencing some gentrification.
There are more big companies in these places, and so.
Well, it's a popular place. You got a stadium there. We were just looking at all that property. You know, it's a prime location. I mean, if you can make business here, it might be a good investment. But if you can't, so where people are moving to if they leave here? What's their options?
There are a lot of people from Southeast that moved to Almere, and different other states that are not so far from Amsterdam.
What other state or a city, in your opinion, is a great place to live in Netherlands that is probably inexpensive?
That's not expensive.
Yeah.
I would say Almere.
Okay.
I think Almere, maybe the states as Enschede. If you go more far from Amsterdam, then it would be probably more not so expensive as Amsterdam, because Amsterdam is very, very expensive.
Right.
Yeah, but if you go like in Enschede, Arnhem, then you probably have like a really big place and not that expensive. As you know, if you see this symbol, you know you're in Amsterdam. You gotta recognize.
So 3X right here?
3X.
And then the shield?
Yeah, probably if you see 3X, you know it's the symbol from Amsterdam.
All right.
Yeah, but this is,
you know what,
like
that's so, that X represents so much stuff that you can find here. And yeah, we will conclude it, but before we conclude, I want to say thank you, Alex. I literally just met this man randomly in the street, and things worked out that way. But he's starting off something, a YouTube channel. Yeah. He showed me he got some editing skills, so I'm trying to encourage him. So I'm gonna put his contact information in the description. If you all come into Amsterdam and you want someone to give you some advice or something like that, and if he's available, a guide, holler at him. It's in the description, okay?
Also, if you want to visit Suriname or Dominican Republic, just link at me and we will figure something out.
Right. He was telling me about a cool spot people don't really be filming in Dominican Republic, so he might be able to hook you up, all right? Or he might show me. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out. Yes.
All right.
Bless.
All right, guys, it's the next day, and I actually met some more guys from this community, and they brought me to this park. One of the guys, here's his name, Gino. What's up, Gino?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right today. I'm feeling good.
Who are you?
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it short.
Okay.
You know, I'm a citizen of Amsterdam for the past 21 years.
Right.
I'm a promoter. I'm an activist, and I'm an entrepreneur. I graduated as a civil engineer in one of the Dutch high institutions in the Netherlands.
Nice. So what is this place you brought me to?
Okay, so I brought you to a very special park. We call it Oosterpark.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a very special monument here. And then, yeah, when we get there, we're going to talk more about why the monument was designed, and why it's here, and what makes this park so special.
How's your life been here in terms of, you know, living here?
Yeah, it's been a struggle.
Right.
Most of my struggles has been legally, you know, the legal issues, especially the immigration.
Okay.
As an international student.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied in one of the Dutch high institutions as a civil engineer. I already had my bachelor's before I came here, so there was a second bachelor. So I have 2 bachelors now.
Right.
And right after that, it became the legal battle started, because getting your permits to be a permanent resident of the Netherlands
it's not easy.
It's not easy, bro, and for that also kind of deprived me of getting really good position in engineering companies that employed me, that I worked there. Right. That I was very exceptional in what I was doing there. But because of the political issues, they have to employ a Dutch citizen first before.
Well, that makes sense. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you go to a country, the citizens have to come first.
That's true.
And they have to have, I understand, like, they have to have some form of immigration policy.
That's true.
To, you know.
Yeah.
So you got some countries that don't want no immigrants in their country.
Yeah. But
the fact that they have a process to me is okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're working with y'all. You know what I mean? So
I agree on that.
But describe what did you have to go through so we get.
Okay, so to go back, the legal bodies really started while I was in school.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, I work in a group project.
Right.
And I would be denied access to even go to the digital blackboard to pick up the assignment because my resident permit has expired and I had to go to another city to pick it up, and I'm the leader of the group.
Oh man.
So yeah, bro. So there was a lot going on that I had to depend on some of the other students. It was an international university, so we have about more than 10 nationalities. We had Americans, we had Canadians, we had Indonesians, we had 3 Africans.
So it was a difficult process? Or?
It was. Yeah, so as I'm saying, I've been living here for the past 20 years, and I would say that half of the years that I've been living here were legal struggle with immigration. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't stop when I just graduated, but it just came from one period to another. I had 3 different resident permits. And
I'm gonna ask you some hard questions, bro, because whenever I hear people say that, and my families are immigrants, they migrated to America, and I know a lot of the whole story about immigration, but I always ask this question is, with all the adversities you had to overcome, why did you choose to stay?
Okay.
As opposed to going somewhere else. This is honest because I feel like people, when they watch this, are gonna be like, why you ask that question?
Okay. Well, so for somebody who I came here I was young.
Right.
So I've been here longer than the years from where I came from originally.
Okay.
So I'm integrated in this society.
Okay.
I had 8 years relationship with a Dutch girl, so I had a Dutch family, you understand? And after that too, I had another relationship. So
essentially, this is home for you.
Yeah, this is home. This is basically
regardless, home. But it's just home. It's hard for you.
And you know what is funny?
Okay.
When I went to Ghana some years back,
I
actually felt like a foreigner for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a weird experience. I went to a bank. And here we follow like structures. When you go in a bank, there's a queue. You follow the queue, and you expect to get served when it gets your turn.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, we have like the big man that comes in, that the bankers knows them, and they will just walk past you. And I was like, hell no, I'm not standing for this. I want to talk to the manager.
Oh, they look at you crazy.
They look like, oh man, this boy is not from here for real. That was the first experience that I knew that I'm not a fully Ghanaian anymore.
Okay, so. There have been some struggles here with immigration, but you have enjoyed some of the liberties here.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I went to the university, right?
Okay.
And part of the tuition fees was covered by, let's say, the state.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's good.
Because I was let's say a teacher. I work with a non-governmental organization that helped refugees and immigrants and stuff, and I created my own curriculum, like in computer school. So I did that as a volunteer for that organization. And even though I'm not refugee, which was like one of the difficult reasons why my permits was like, I was in that struggle with the permit, because refugees had certain rights, and I'm just international student, and you came from a safe country, you understand?
Yeah.
So the guarantee for you, it was a problem.
We talked briefly about your involvement when it comes to music producing in this country and making venues. You brought the Outlaws here. Who else you brought? Nipsey Hussle. You work with Nipsey Hussle.
Well, I was the promoter that brought Nipsey.
Right.
I knew the promoter, so we were able to get access to Nipsey in 2012.
Right.
His first European tour. And I brought Sixla Kalanchi. We had a Sixla tour. After that, I also co-executive produced a song, Rise Up, which was a compilation, part of a compilation, which was like headed by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. Tropical Cruise to Jamaica, Volume 1. It went to Billboard. It stayed on the Billboard chart, reggae chart, for 18 weeks. #1 spot for about more than 6 weeks, which got me a Billboard plug, and I'm very excited with the plug. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see what it is. Onyx, Sticky Finger, Federal Star. Shout out to my boy JD Era, from Canada, Toronto. He's one of like Actually, JD era was in the same group with Drake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Wise Men.
Oh, okay.
Way back before Drake came to America and made it. So JD era was he won pretty much Juno. I think Juno Awards in Canada is a very prestigious award. He won it. And
so you work with some of these guys?
Yeah. We did tours. You know, they come to the Netherlands.
So how was the black culture and as far as making music, venue, entertainment here in?
Okay, so the venues for Afro music in 2013 they started kind of going really hard on it. They were closing a lot of these Afro.
Was it just those venues, or
no? It was actually
other venues, or was it?
So they were giving like a dancer a bad name. You understand? They were giving the dancer a very bad name, and they were tagging it with violence.
Oh, okay.
You understand? And they used that reason to close down these venues, which I think it's not really fact.
So venues that were known for listening to dancehall, they would make it synonymous to violence, or?
Yeah. They would exactly. They were associated with violence, just like they did with hip hop.
So how could they? Were there fights? A lot of fights happening, robberies. What's going on?
So listen, nightlife in every city or every country comes with these type of things, right? People get a little bit tipsy and they wanna show their manpower.
Especially in this country, or at least in Amsterdam.
Exactly.
And in this country where there's so much stuff available for substance, and some people could substance abuse here.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But continue.
So it's happening. So whether the club music is dance or is hip hop or whatever, these things are gonna happen, and they continue to happen, even though they use that as an excuse to shut some of these venues down. But these activities are still going on, and they don't broadcast that because the owners are different now. Understand? Black people don't own these venues anymore.
So if it's a venue owned by a certain person, those were the ones targeted to get shut down?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, I actually was talking to someone, and we were in Southeast, and he was telling me about how there used to be a bar here, but they closed this particular bar. It was like a Dominican bar, and they said it was a really good vibe, but they shut it down and they moved it, changed it into something new. So I guess, so what do you think about that? Personally?
You know, I have a personal story, right, which is like really stamped in the papers, written by the government itself, right, about this experience, where my activities were tagged because my lawyer have to show that I have a integration, I have a bond, a stronger bond with the Netherlands for them to give me my permanent residency. And all the things they pushed at me were things that had to do connected with my heritage, my culture, which
you have to prove. You have to prove your bond with this country more.
Yes.
And if they figure you have more bond in another place,
because I work with artists that have a culture that comes from my cultural background.
Right. They feel like you're more focused on.
Exactly.
So is it like they want you to show your allegiance to this country?
Yeah. Okay. That's what they're trying to show. Like, but if you look at the letter that the lawyer wrote, every paragraph is like nonsense, because it's not only they kind of created that vibe, but they are actually misinformed. They turn all the benefit of what I have, my contribution to the state, they kind of turn it around.
Okay.
For example, one specific event that stands out from this was in 2011, I and the city officials in Amsterdam North, we were behind Central Station.
Who are the city officials?
So the city council of area where I lived. So as part of the citizens of that area, every year, there was a park there, Tollhuistown, I think I showed you. We organized an event there. But the title of that festival was Made in Africa. So Made in Africa, we had the Eastern Africans, representing their culture, West Africans represent their culture, and it is the community. So it's supposed to be like a kind of event unifying the community, right? And it was financially sponsored by the state. I brought 2 artists that I kind of...
So the state was okay with...
was involved with it. Okay. The visa, everything was issued by the state to the artists.
Okay, to promote...
exactly, to promote the culture. So And the event, if you look at the venue, the people that show up at the venue, there were more Dutch people than even the Africans that show up at the venue. So for the states, the immigration officials to use that against me.
What you mean how they use it against you?
They're saying that me creating a festival with Made in Africa, Ghana Today, actually shows my strong bond to the country where I came from than the Netherlands. It makes no sense, bro. A word. It makes no sense. So my contribution has been, they turn it around and make it look like I still have a stronger bond, have stronger association with my country where I came from. And according to their policies, to become a fully Dutch person, you have to have a stronger bond with the nation than where you came from.
So I think maybe they're using that out of context.
It is out of context because the lawyer called it bull anyway on the paper.
Yeah.
So
I can understand them trying to say, hey, well, you know, okay, we got it. You went to this school here since you were a child, and then grow up. You went to school here. You have been a productive member of society.
Exactly.
In our
business.
Right.
You know.
And you have contribute good. That I can see where they mean bond wise, but yeah, maybe that's out of context.
It is out of context. If you look at it, if you read it, bro, you'll be like, what, really?
So what was the end result with that?
The end result is they had to leave the whole process in limbo.
So you're in limbo?
2 years. Yes, bro.
You still in limbo?
I am.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And with this process, it takes all your rights from you, all your basic rights. So they delay you, and then they will kind of use it as an excuse to deregister your business because you've been in limbo for too long. And that is the strategy they are using to kind of strip me of everything that I've built for the past 20 years, which the tax office have all the evidence to you know, to show that I've been.
Well, so what can you do to get in the right in terms of getting the proper documentation?
So what I believe is happening right now, right? Because I do have the right to get my permanent residence and citizenship. Everything is there. It's just politics now is what they're playing. And what we have now is the current the government. You know the government, the current government, right? He says it's on camera. The whole world knows he doesn't like Muslims. He doesn't like immigrants. So he's using.
I've heard that before from other politicians. I know.
They're using a very rogue strategy to make you tired. You know, they delay you, they put you in limbo, and you get tired, and your life, you feel like your life is draining away from you, and maybe you have better options than you leave the country. But I'm part of the country, so where am I going?
You know, it's kind of, you're stuck in it's a hard situation, and you probably represent thousands of people where all you know is this place. Grew up here, developed friendships, as you mentioned earlier, and now you're just trying to find a place to exist.
It's one of the beautiful things about Amsterdam. It's like it's a very multicultural, you know, city. It's vibrant. I love it. You know, I would say that Amsterdam is a country, and the Netherlands is probably a city or something like that for me. Because I feel like a full Amsterdamer. And you can see the reflection of the immigrant culture in the Netherlands, economically, you know, music-wise, culture-wise. Netherlands is very innovative, right? So when in creativity, music, painting, we were at the Rembrandts. You remember last night, Rembrandt Square? You know, Rembrandt is like the very famous Dutch painter, and we have Van Gogh. So creativity is really massive in the Netherlands, and it contributes a lot to the city, to the country as well. But if we bring in our culture as immigrants to the country, which contributes so much to the country, and we are not financially benefiting of it.
But you said something about the venues. They had shut down some of the venues that were being run by immigrants. It's as if they still like the culture here, right?
Exactly.
They're not allowing you guys to benefit from it.
We're not benefiting from it. And I say I because I can use myself as an example, right? If you look at other immigrant companies, like entertainment companies here, I don't think any of them have like a billboard plaque hanging in their office. So much contribution that we have done.
So
we don't see
they like your culture. They like the culture they're bringing.
They love it. So one thing I wake up to, right? I have a multicultural friends, are very diverse friends. There was one friend that woke up. He's from Syria, but out of the Syria, so it's different. And then one day he sent me a message. I see they love your culture, but they don't like you people. And I was like, what do you mean by that? He said, yeah, they love black culture, but they don't like black people. He said it, and this is a non-black
but I think that is a broad statement, right?
It is.
You say you dated some Dutch people here.
Yeah. My first official relationship was 8 years. It lasted for 8 years. So I had a Dutch family.
So do you feel like what he said, there's some truth to it?
Truth, and that's why I'm saying that it kind of resonates with me, because this is something that I've been thinking about it for so long. But for a non-black person to say it, and he made it very short. Like they like your culture, but they don't like you people.
But you've been able to make friends here. You've been in relationship. That's the thing about making statements like that, because it could just be people might take it out of context. Yeah, that's what's interesting about the whole concept, because when you make a statement like that, just saying that alone, people could get offended because they mean everybody.
Yep.
I don't think that means everybody.
That's true.
Because you've met people, you've dated people here. Yep. We hanged out last night. We was hanging out with some Dutch people.
Yeah, the Divo was
embracing. You and him were rapping Dutch music the other day. Right. So it was rap music though.
Yeah,
it was.
Right. They know Ophosola.
Right. But it was like a whole vibe, and you guys were bonding, and So I think there are some people, and ironically, it's the culture that can bring people together.
That's music. That's what it does.
So as much as people may say that, oh yeah, they like your culture, it can also have a reverse effect in terms of, no, they like your culture so much they want to get to know who you are as a person.
So,
as well.
but the statement though,
right?
We talking about benefits, right?
Right.
Benefit that comes from it. So we are not talking about the people. The Dutch people don't like you, white people, black people. That's not it. Right. Because at the end of the day, it's the economy, right? We're talking about economy. When you want to benefit from it, from the culture. If you're benefiting from the culture, has to do with the tax office, to do with the entrepreneurship, the Chamber of Commerce. These are the organizations that are controlling the benefit that comes to you.
Okay.
So I don't mean in terms of like the individual. Of course, there are bad people and good people everywhere, But what he meant is they recognize the value of your culture, but they don't like you means you are not getting what you deserve from your contribution to the culture.
I think that's also part of their tactic in when it comes to immigration.
Exactly, control.
So,
yeah. But is it honest?
That's for you guys to. I don't live here.
Netherlands really pride themselves to be very highly democratic, right? We have the International Court of Justice in The Hague,
right?
So we are like the heart of justice when we talk about justice. But if democracy doesn't work here, then what is it? Farce? Yeah. So this is the reason why we are here. I brought you here especially to see this monument, and the closer we get, the more interesting the story will be. This is the monument. It was designed by a Dutch Surinamese from the Suriname. Mm-hmm. His name is Alvin de Vries.
Okay.
To commemorate the freedom to the slaves, the abolition of slaves in Suriname and the Dutch Caribbean. Okay, they made this. They put this in here 2002. Yeah, it was unveiled. Of course, it took some time for him to design it, but officially unveiled in 2002 by the Queen of the Netherlands. And something special happened here every year. Okay. So we have Ketikoti.
Right.
Ketikoti is like Surinamese word for the chains has been broken.
Right.
And it ended, their slavery ended in 1863, right? But the Dutch kind of extended it for 10 more years. So finally it was 1873 that it ended. So every year, 1st of July, we have a celebration here. In 2023, which marks the 150 years after the abolition of slavery, the Dutch royal family and the government finally apologized for their involvement in slavery.
The horrors of slavery in the past. The consequences of this can still be felt today in racism in our society. On December 19th last year, the Prime Minister apologized on the behalf of the Dutch government for the fact that people, in the name of the Dutch state, were made into commodities, exploited, and mistreated for centuries. Today I stand here before you as your king and as part of the government. And today I make these apologies myself.
So this is a very special location, and it is very memorable, to so many black people that were, their ancestors were part of the slavery. It's a big deal on every 1st of July.